So now today you guys are going to tell me how can we write the code for this program which is given on page number 124, and I would like all of you to close your books first. If you're going to refer to your books for answering this question, I don't think that you'll be able to understand it in a better way. So the question which is given on this page is write a program to find out whether the entered number is odd or even. Okay, so this is the program, and now you guys have to tell me how can we write down the code, small basic code for this program. So
Sir,
who is going
can
to tell
I,
me? Who's going to give me the answer?
So can I tell?
sir,
Better
can
you
I
have to
tell?
raise your hands first. I'm going to give you the chance. Yes, Pavitra.
Sir, first we will write a text window dot right line, bracket, inverted commas, then enter a number.
Okay, that is great. Enter a number. So this line is going to tell the user that he has to enter a number, right? After this,
Yes, sir. After this, we need to write a variable a,
the question again.
which will then we need to write read number.
I think we need to write text window first, right?
Sir,
Because
can you
we are
please show
trying
the
to
question again?
Read number. Text window dot read number.
read number. That is right. This is a question. Write a program to find out whether the entered number is odd or even. This is a question for which we are trying to find out the solution. Okay.
Excuse me,
Now,
sir.
what are these two lines going to do? They are going to, help us in reading the number which the user is going to enter after reading this thing, which will get reflected on the text window for the first time. Fine. So this line is going to read the number. This function is going to read the number which the user will enter on the text window, and it is going to store that number in this variable a. Now we have got the number in this variable a. We have to now check whether the entered number is odd or even. How can we do that?
So we will use if loop.
We will use if loop. That is absolutely correct. Let's use if loop after that. After this,
Maths dot remainder.
So why we will write remainder? We are not taking remainder.
who is
Sir,
this? Sorry, who is this? Who's asking that? Why we?
Karnika.
Karnika, you are asking this question, dear?
Yes.
Beta, if what is an odd number? What is an odd number?
if it is not divisible by 2.
If it is not divisible by 2. Okay, so we have to here check whether that number which the user has entered, is it divisible by 2 or not? And it is similar to the question which we have done in the previous class. In the we have
Yes.
done a question in the previous class like this.
Yes.
There was a question like this: write a program to find out whether the entered number is divisible by 5 or not.
Yes, I
So
remember.
for finding out this, for writing, for finding out the solution for that question, we have made use of this remainder function, if you remember. Okay,
Yes.
so in this case also we have to make use of this remainder function, because here we are trying to find out whether the entered number is divisible by 2 or not. So what we are going to do, we can write it like this. Okay, if math dot remainder a comma 2, what is this going to calculate for us? It is going to divide the number which is there stored in a with 2, and whatever will be the remainder, it is going to give us that. Now if the remainder is equal to what?
0.
That is absolutely right. If the remainder is equal to 0, then what should we print on the text window?
This number is even.
Even.
Entered number is an even
Even
number.
number.
Absolutely perfect. Okay, And similarly, what we can do, we can define the else part also. If this condition that we have defined inside the if loop, it is not true. If it is not true, we can
Odd
Enter number is odd.
enter number is an odd number. That's what we can get printed on the text window. Now let's check the output. Is there anything else we are left with?
And if.
And if.
And if that is correct, you know, we need to define the end point also of the if loop. Okay, remember this thing. Now, when you will run this program, you are definitely going to get the desired output. So here we are going to enter a number, let's say 34. So is it an odd number or an even number?
Even
Even.
number. So it-
Even number. So this is what we are going to get as an output. Enter number is an even number. Because math.remainder, when it is going to divide this 34 by 2, what is the remainder? Math.remainder function is going to give us 0. Because this condition, this thing satisfies the condition which we have defined inside the if loop. That is the reason this part of the if loop is going to get executed. Okay, and
Sir,
if suppose
what
a
does
person
this?
enters a number
Sir,
like
what
this, which is not odd. Okay, so this is what we are going to get as an output. Entered number is an odd number.
odd.
Sir, what does this?
Fine. Now let's come on example number 8. Okay, let's come on example number 8. No one, please don't open your book. I don't want anyone to refer to your books for, you know, answering this question also. We have to find out whether the entered number is a 2-digit, is a single digit, double digit, or 3-digit. Is a single digit, double digit, or 3-digit number. So this is the question for which we need to write the program. Now we need to take a number as an input from the user, and we need to find out whether that number is a single digit number or it is a double digit number, or whether it is a 3-digit number. Now you guys have to tell me, how can we define a condition with which we can find out whether the number is a single digit number or a double digit number or a 3-digit number?
Sir, can I
How
tell
are you
this
going
one?
to
Sir,
find
मैं
that out?
थोड़ा सर मैं इसे थोड़ा सा बता सकती हूँ.
हाँ, yes, Karnika, please go ahead, dear. Write out.
Can I मतलब थोड़ा थोड़ा मैं भी.
हाँ, Karnika, बोलो बेटा.
So first you will write text window dot write line.
No, I'm just asking about the condition.
Sir,
ये तो हमारे
write
पास है बेटा.
program.
ठीक है, ये चीज हमारे पास है, हमारे पास नंबर है, मेरे पास इतना पोर्शन है. Now you have to tell me the condition that I need to write down here for checking out whether a number is a single digit number or the number which the user has entered is a double digit number or a 3-digit number. See, what I've told you in the previous class, that whenever you get a question, you have to first try and check out. You have to first try and आप लोगों को ये देखना पड़ेगा कि what is the condition which you can define for finding out this thing which is given in the program, which the program is asking from you. Okay, now how can you check out whether the number is a single digit number or a double digit number or a 3-digit number? तो पहले ना आप लोगों को लॉजिक क्लियर करने
number and add to the multi.
Can you please go ahead, beta? Can you please pardon? Can you please repeat what you said? Okay, so let me just help you guys out with this question. See, if a number is smaller than 10, so it will be always a single digit number. Am I right? If a number is smaller than 10, then it will be always a single digit number. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And if a number is smaller than 100,
Double digit.
and is greater than 10, If it is
Then
greater
double
than 10 and smaller than 100, it will be a small double digit number. And if the number is greater than 100 and smaller than 1000, then it will be a three digit
number.
Am I right? Is this correct or not?
Correct.
correct.
पक्का ना बेटा, सबको क्लियर है ये वाली चीज या नहीं, पहले ये बता दी.
सर मुझे
Yes, sir. Then
आपने
text window.
You were saying something here?
एक्सक्यूज मी सर, आपने जो 100 और 1000 वाला लिखा है वो मुझे समझ नहीं आया वो स्टेप.
बेटा अगर 10 से कोई नंबर छोटा है और 10 से कोई नंबर बड़ा है और 100 से कोई नंबर छोटा है, वो नंबर हमारा डबल डिजिट होगा. अगर एक नंबर 100 से बड़ा है और 1000 से छोटा है, so it will be a 3 digit number, है ना? So this is for single digit, this is a condition that we need to define for double digit, and this is the condition that we need to define for 3 digit number.
Sir, and what about
Now how can
single
we
digit?
define 3 different conditions like this using if loop? That's what we are going to see. How
Sir,
can
and
we
what
define?
about single digit number?
Divyansh, I am done with giving the answer of this question here. I'm already done with giving the answer of this question. That is the reason I don't take your questions. ठीक है, क्योंकि आप क्वेश्चन ही ऐसा पूछते हो जो बिल्कुल इलॉजिकल होता है. सिंगल डिजिट के लिए मैं ऑलरेडी बता चुका हूं, ये है सिंगल डिजिट के लिए कंडीशन. स्मॉलर देन 10 अगर कोई नंबर है, स्मॉलर देन 10 कौन सा होगा? 0 होगा, 1 होगा, 2 होगा, 3 होगा, 9 तक हो सकते हैं. वो सारे सिंगल डिजिट ही तो हैं. Now let's come on this small basic environment and start defining the condition. So first of all, I'm going to define the condition with which I can check whether the entered number is a single digit number or not. So right now the number is in variable A, right? We have stored the variable in this variable A. We have stored the number in this variable A. Now we need to define a condition here with which we can check whether the number is single digit or not. For that, we can define it like this. We can check whether the number is a single digit or not with the help of this condition. If A is smaller than 10, then text window dot write line entered number is a
Single digit number. Single digit number.
single digit. Fine. Is this thing clear to every one of you or not?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now we have got 3 things to define. ठीक है, हमारे पास 3 चीजें डिफाइन करने की. तो एक चीज तो ये, ठीक है. दूसरी चीज डिफाइन करने के लिए क्या करोगे आप लोग? Instead of using else, you need to use else if. There is a keyword called else if which you can use. Okay, this is a keyword which we will use for defining the second condition. Else if A is A is smaller than 100. ठीक है. Sorry, A is greater than 10. A is greater than 9 and A is smaller than 100. Is this condition clear to you guys or not? Why I have written condition like this? Because if a number is greater than 9, so it can be 10 also, 11 also, 12 also. ठीक है, और वो नंबर इस कंडीशन को भी सेटिस्फाई करेगा. So, and why I have used and logical operator here? Because I want that number to fulfill, to satisfy both the conditions which I've defined. अगर इनमें से एक भी condition false हुई तो हमारा output नहीं आएगा. That is the reason I have used and logical operator here. Clear हो रही हैं थोड़ी थोड़ी चीजें आप लोगों को या नहीं?
Yes, sir.
Now we are going to write down here text window dot write line. Entered number is a double digit number. Fine.
Excuse me, sir.
Similarly, for defining the third condition, What are we going to use? And
Else
if. Else if, sorry. And else if. Else if. Now you guys have to tell me what is the third thing that I need to write down here inside this if loop for checking out whether the no Karnika, not you, dear. Is there anyone else who would like to try?
Sir, may I tell?
What is your name, dear?
Anvi.
Yes, Anvi, please go ahead, dear.
Sir, we'll write A is greater than 99
Absolutely correct,
And-
dear. And
A is smaller than 1000.
here in India. This is
return 3 zeros.
absolutely correct. Okay, so this is the condition that we need to define here for checking out whether the entered number is a 3-digit number or not. Okay, and here we are going to replace it with 3.
3.
So this is how we can write down the program of this for this question, for which we need to check whether the entered number is a single digit or a double digit or a 3-digit number. Let me now run this program and show you the output. Now, why we are getting this error? Expected then here. Acha, we have not written then here. So that is the reason we guys were getting an error. Now I think we'll be able to run this program. Yep. Now let's enter a number 9 में enter कर रहा हूँ सबसे पहले. What is the output we are getting on the text window? Entered number is a single digit.
Single digit.
Okay, because this condition, this number is satisfying this condition which we have defined over here. For this condition and for this condition, 9 will not satisfy these two conditions, and it will not satisfy these two conditions also. So that is the reason we will not get this thing and this thing reflected on the text window. Let's now run the program again and enter a 2-digit number. Let's say 99. What is the output we are getting? Entered number is a double digit.
Double digit.
Okay. Similarly, if you enter a 3-digit number, what you're going to get? Let's check out. 9888. Entered number is a 3-digit. Isn't it amazing? Amazing.
Yes.
If you will
Sir,
try and
can't
yourself
we
now
find
here.
out a 4-digit
Yes, have
number,
you-
or we can
have you-
find it out?
Have you tried it practically, dear? Have you tried any of the programs practically on your devices? On your
Sir,
device? Have you tried any of the programs which are given in this chapter on your own, on your device, practically?
सर मैं आपके साथ साथ ही कर रहा था.
I know that, dear, most of you are doing these programs practically, but Divyansh is not doing. The only thing which he knows is how to ask questions. Am I right, Divyansh, or not, dear?
Yes, sir.
Why is it so, dear? Why is it so, dear? Divyansh, can you please tell me, dear?
Sir, I am not able to access that small basic environment.
अभी तक access नहीं कर पा अभी तक
Yes,
अभी
sir.
तक नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. How is it possible कि आप अभी तक नहीं कर पा रहे बेटा?
No, sir. I tried to download.
Don't give me any explanation here. I know everything about you. ठीक है, don't give
Sir,
me any explanation.
you
I've given
told
you
us
two
that.
options now. Agar if you're not able to install it offline on your laptop,
Yes,
you can
sir, I
access
was
online
telling that
platform
only. Sir, I was telling that
On-
only.
online
Sir,
platform check करा था आपने?
Sir, when I clicked on that, it showed many options, but then I got confused. So then I closed my laptop and think that I will ask
आज
from
हम लोग
sir.
स्मॉल बेसिक कब से पढ़ रहे हैं बेटा? कब से पढ़ रहे हैं स्मॉल बेसिक और वीडियोस भी अपलोडेड है मेरे चैनल पे. Why haven't you checked out the videos?
No, sir. I have checked the videos. Sir,
Until and
I
unless you
checked.
do it
Sir.
Divesh, 1 second here. Until and unless you will do it practically, I'm not going to answer any of your question. Is this thing clear to you or not?
Yes, sir.
You have to do it practically first on your own, because it's enough. You are wasting the time of ours. Let's come on this question which is given on page number 125.
Excuse me, sir.
What is this question saying? Write a program to find the greatest of three numbers. Okay? We have to find out, or else let's do one thing.